Let's take a look at the dailies that we have today. And today the newspapers came. They came.
Plenty
The
news
stories.
Right.
Well, yeah. When did you
So
start?
with Daily Graphic, ahead of 2024 elections, NDC reshuffles parliamentary leadership. Fallout from Auditor General's report, Health Ministry moved to renegotiate vaccine contracts. We'll be waiting for the details of that as well. OSP drags CEO, 3 others to court. 8 pupils drown in Volta Lake. Very, very unfortunate.
You know, yesterday we were just talking about the
Exactly.
fact that this sort of haphazard attitude we have towards, you know, these communities. People are moving across. The assemblies don't insist on the right things being done and all the rest. Right here on the set, and a few hours later, it happens. You know, very unfortunate. Ghanaian Times has these headlines: OSP drags NDA CEO and 3 others to court. It's on a 10.4 million Ghana Citi procurement breach scandal. Minority reshuffles front bench. Dr. Atuforsen replaces Haruna Idrisu. Agboja takes over from Muntaka. Okay, 3,000 Bongo residents set to gain employment under community mining scheme. And missing twins saga. 37 military hospital apologizes to couple. Claims scans were incorrect. They claim that the scans were incorrect.
We hear them.
In other words, okay, you know what? You need to go and look at the story and read the story. But they say the scans were incorrect. That's a suable offense.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We move on to the Chronicle. Community mining scheme for Bongo launched. NDC use Haruna, Muntaka and dump them. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should be. I will forever serve my country. Haruna's reaction.
What was that? Never let a what?
A wishbone grow where a backbone should be.
Ouch. Okay.
Where is it? Shade.
Shade.
Shade, yeah.
Shade.
Now, Info Ministry, AG rejected our inputs. Okay. I'll work with the clergy if elected president. This is Alan Chemating speaking. And there's a photograph of him and some men of God. You know, I see the...
Charlie, it's become fashionable to put the men of God into the conversations these days. So. It's like if you like, don't add them.
But look at their congregations.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look at their congregations. And you know, you see how we view religion in this country, right? Yeah. People respect their pastors more than their husbands. People respect their pastors more than the president. Yeah. So if your pastor comes to say that, look, when I closed my eyes and I saw that this person, blah, 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 know that the whole church, everybody voting for you. So this is strategic positioning, you get it? Yeah. Now, our scripture for the day, Genesis 40:23. Yet the chief cupbearer did not remember Joseph, but forgot him.
Hey.
I went to the wise.
Hey. Hey, yo.
You know, they were all in the prison. But when he came out, he forgot that he was there with some people.
The final newspaper has these headlines. NDC's top 3 leaders in parliament have been replaced. And it has photos there of Muntaka, Atuforsen, and Haruna Idrisu. 4 to face prosecution over 10.4 million Ghana City Northern Development Authority scandal. IEA suggests cuts to save 24 billion Ghana City annually during the lifespan of the domestic exchange debt exchange program. Government to raise local giants in small-scale mining industry. This is coming from the minister. Now, you see, IEA suggestions. I think we need to be serious as a country. A lot of think tanks have come up with fantastic proposals. A lot of people, individuals, have come up with fantastic proposals. But I think that we are so bent, those who are in control of the national purse, okay, and maybe even parts of the national purse, you know, are so bent on enriching themselves at all costs, you know, that cost cutting is not anything, it's not a part of our conversation. No. But what we don't realize is that eventually it comes back to bite all of us. We will all be affected negatively at the end of the day.
Anyway, now moving on to the Daily Guide. Siedun Ketia fires Haruna Muntaka in NDC coup in quotes. 2 Cathedral Board members demand project suspension. Now, these two are the Archbishop Duncan Williams and Reverend Eastwood Anaba. Very highly revered men of God in the country. Now, AG hits Collins Dauda, 4 others with new charges. Alex Mode, Gavivina to cough 5 million Ghana cedis, ex-Maslock boss bail.
The New Crusading Guide has these headlines. Sack NDA boss, pressure mounts on government to sack Sumaila Abdul Rahman over OSP criminal charge. Lands Minister launches a bongo CMS in Upper East. Says responsible exploitation of minerals resources is the way to go. These and other headlines on the front page of the New Crusading.
Now, quickly before we go for sports, the publisher, the new publisher, says side chick sues pastor Sugar Daddy. He's not a pastor, and if I underline it, he's a deacon. He's not yet a pastor.
Deacon, your journey is long. You have to be deacon, then elder, and then senior elder.
But he's on the way.
Okay, so
he's on the way. So don't give him a destination he hasn't reached yet, I beg, because the pastor, the responsibilities are different. So we will manage the deacon like that. He promised to divorce his wife and marry me, and natural sex, 3,000 Ghana cedis monthly chop money. And you understood. Case to force and 44 lead NDC minority.
Now, if they are sure boy, you won't believe.
Let them go and leave them and come and marry you.
Promises you, you should believe. Anna.
He said he will leave his wife and come and marry you.
Yeah, he will leave the wife.
Let's go and talk sports.
Yeah. There's a headline here, Republic Press. It says, just one headline. It says, National Cathedral altars torn asunder. You know what? Sports, there's also a lot of stories going on in the sports area. Let's go for sports.
Good morning and welcome to Sports Review on Breakfast Daily. My name is Yao Ej Minta. Frema, Kweku, my people.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Yao. How are you doing?
Yeah,
doing well.
Morning.
A lot of news in the system. Which one have you been following?
Oh, a lot. Quite a lot. One, bordering on the maidens. We've dealt with the legal matters, the side check,
I hope people are learning.
the man, the deacon, because of some 1 or 2 things. And over in the camp of the black maidens, there are some legal issues to also sort out.
Fire on.
As you wish. The black maidens. Now, the communications director of the Ghana Football Association, now Henry Asante Chum, he has clarified the decision on the GFA's decision to accept a ban on the black maidens. Now, the black maidens, that's the under-17 national football team, women's football team of Ghana. Now, they've been banned by CAF. That's the Africa's football governing body, CAF, for age cheating. So, Ghana, we've taken our Kona ways international. Now, we were caught for age cheating. The under-17, at the under-17 level, the under-17 women's football team, and so it's under 17.
So wait,
but our players were over 17
so
years.
The question I want to ask is: so the GFA, are they saying they didn't know that the people were overage?
But you see, there are certain sins have been normalized in our country. Do you get it?
Sometimes you see, but you take your eye off it.
And it looks like Oba said this one, we all know that. And that is why when you even mention your age, people will ask you, is it your football age? Because we've accepted it, we've normalized it. It's not the right thing.
Then we should find a new normal.
No, but when you step out, you realize that it is a big issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Look, the way we see certain things in
Yeah.
our country,
yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah.
step out, that's
It's
when
true.
you know that, look,
It's very true.
you will be hot.
So, for instance, we hear of the numbers floating around from the Auditor General's report. We are normalized it, but
You
outside,
see,
by now people will
but
be
by
on the
now,
streets.
Yeah.
heads are rolling.
Yeah.
By now people will be on the streets,
Yeah.
protesting now.
Yeah.
See, we are talking about this.
And
this
some people would have resigned, step away.
Oh, yeah, that's
Just
true, that's
honorably resign.
honorably,
Yeah, just-
regardless of where you
because
sit,
Charlie,
you know.
the thing wasn't supposed to come out. Now it has come out. I can't be here anymore.
You
But
see,
Ghana will be inside the thing.
yeah, yeah.
We'll
See.
be defending the thing that cannot be defended. but we'll be defending it.
this Deacon matter that we are talking
Yeah.
about. Look, as we are still talking about
Yeah.
it, another Deacon is somewhere negotiating.
with another side chick.
Oh, senior. Look, and they are even discussing this story and they are laughing. And they are laughing. Must go on, go.
According to him, the GFA's legal team, that's the GFA's legal team, advised them against appealing the ban. And because of the ban, Ghana has been banned from participating in World Cup qualifiers for the next 2 editions.
Wait, so were they actually considering appealing?
Yes, because you always have with legally.
No, I don't understand.
with
It's a
legal
fair-
issues.
No, but
with legal
you see,
issues,
the
you
thing
always
called
have some.
fair- no, the
You
thing
always
called
have some
fair, and we
wrinkles
don't
that
have
you can attack.
No, but Yao,
Yes.
Yao, are we serious about? Are we
No, but you
serious
can be
at all?
guilty with explanation.
Wow.
No,
As
you can
soon
be guilty
as-
with explanation.
As soon as you have explanation, you are not serious.
Oh, Kweku, the
Ah,
thing
but
is,
why?
If you are guilty, admit and step back.
No,
these
see,
are
but
legal
You want
matters.
to appeal.
These
No,
are
but
legal
some-
matters. You
Exactly.
know, legal matters. There are
Life is
several-
legal.
There are several
No, but
loopholes
life
that you
is
can,
legal.
you can exploit and use to argue your case.
No, but so why would
okay.
the state give a murderer a lawyer?
No.
When they know, no, I'm saying something. When they know that
It's-
this is the
it's-
thief, we
no.
all caught the person. They still will say
Okay.
that we are doing
So
investigation.
it is guilty. It's innocent till proven guilty. I understand that.
Yes.
But you know you are guilty.
But I have explanation,
Hey,
and I want to be heard.
And aside the ban, Ghana has been slapped with $100,000 fine,
we'll pay.
and it was slapped on us in July 2022, and
So
so
out of the money we have some.
yeah, so $100,000.
Oh, we have money.
Well, that's the same amount of money that was given to each and every member of the Black Stars Committee management for the World Cup. So no, we'll pay. Oh yeah. So the players were taking appearance fee 100,000. Then the management committee they were taking
Because
someone
that's-
Quite honestly,
100,000.
coming to sit here every day and talking about Bimbila
For
doesn't
just
have
2
water.
weeks, for just 2 weeks work, oh, for 2 weeks work.
Charlie,
It's not easy, oh,
with the
Charlie.
loose guard, though.
People are spoiling there. People are spoiling there.
One person's appearance fee.
It's my prayer topic.
It can
It is my prayer topic every
It can
night.
sort out 10,000.
Because
Come
right
on,
now,
come on,
because right now
Charlie.
the dollar, I'll give it flat rate 10 cedis.
Yeah.
Flat
Yeah.
rate 10 cedis.
Yeah.
$100,000 of that.
No, there's zero. No,
Charlie.
the ink will finish.
Brutal. Now moving on to some Carabao Cup related news. And yesterday or last night, Newcastle, they beat Southampton by a goal to 0 at the St. Mary's Stadium in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. Joelinton, he scored a winning goal in the 73rd minute. And I must say, it was to atone for a absolutely horrible miss that he had earlier on in the game. You should go out there and watch it on Twitter, on YouTube. Go out there and watch it. That was a terrible miss. Absolutely terrible. For me, that's the miss of the season.
The way I
But
say
he-
terrible.
Oh yeah.
Like
It-
terrible
as
with
a
like
name,
triple
yeah,
triple T.
My family people will say omonyo, enye crack crack crack, enye crack crack crack, omonyo, enye crack crack. Now he scored it in the 73rd minute. Now the return leg takes place next week at the St. James's Park. Now later tonight, Nottingham Forest, they take on Manchester United. Manchester United will be looking to bounce back from that weekend loss to Arsenal. And ahead of the game, Man United coach Eric Ten Hag, he has stated that Anthony Martial, Jadon Sancho, and Diogo Dalot won't be available to play in tonight's contest. So yes, Man United will be missing these 3 key players in tonight's game. And so that will be it for Sports Review on Breakfast Daily. My name is Yao Ej Minta. Kweku, Frema.
Yeah.
Charlie, I wish
Thank
we had
you.
talked about the five goals in one match. Somebody scored 5 goals in one match.
But yeah,
It's not an easy thing.
It's French Cup.
Okay.
You're playing against a whole PSG with Neymar, all these big stars, and we're playing against in Ghana the equivalent of a Division 2 team.
5.
Oh, but Lewandowski scored 5 goals in the Bundesliga. That is the Premier League, the German top flight.
But this one, you are standing as somebody has done Obonyo or something.
This one was French Cup, where PSG, a whole PSG, they were playing against what in Ghana would be a Division 2, not Division 1 crowd.
And you've not seen some before.
It's okay.
So
it's okay.
Mbappe,
We are sorry. It's okay.
Mbappe scored a brace in the World Cup final. So if he's playing against Division 2 team and he scores 5, it's nothing.
It's okay. Thank you very much. Please, we'll take a short break here. Don't go anywhere.
Have a nice day.
We'll be right back.